Hey guys, welcome back. DT Fang here, and we're going to be playing an episode of American Truck Simulator. Day 2. Starting over completely. I just figured with all the updates and everything, I had some problems with my wheel. I would start over, start fresh. There's new trucks in the vanilla game. I had way too many mods, so I figured let's just clear them all out. Let's start from scratch, start introducing new mods again slowly, and we'll go from there. That way we'll all enjoy it. Going to try a little bit different format today. We're going to try the widescreen. I've got 3 monitors that I like to normally play on, but you can't really get that full effect. So we're going to try this today. Make sure you comment down below and let me know if you prefer like this or the other way. I'm also very unplugged today. No headset, so the audio hopefully will be okay. You guys can comment on that as well. Let me know which you prefer. But this way, you know, I can move around free. I don't have my track IR on. You know, if we need to look left or right, I'll just use the mouse for now. So anyway, let's go ahead and get a job, get started. Let's see here, quick jobs. Yeah, I'll be glad when we have enough money here to go ahead and buy our first truck. Dynamite, 28,000. Ooh, that's a long trip. Let's see. We're not going to do one quite that long yet. There's the Mac. That's a fun truck to drive. We got the, what is this? Use packaging. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. All right. So Dynamite, going from Salmon, Salmon, Idaho to Cedar City, Utah. About 9 hours, $28,000. So let's go ahead and we're going to take this one, see where we can get. Glad everybody could come back, and hopefully everybody is going to be, you know, coming back regularly. I'll be streaming again, of course, at you know, certain times. Not immediately as much as I was, but you know, I'll work my way back into it for sure. Okay, so it looks like we can say, oh good, we can see the mirrors too, so that's good. And see, you know, I can look around like this if we need to a little bit, and then it'll just jump back to the center. I've got a button that'll recenter it like that, so we'll use that when we, you know, take a left and a right and all that. Oh, my eyes are a little bit messed up this morning. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, let's start her up and get moving. Dynamite is in these. Oh, we got doubles again. Boy, they like the doubles. That's what I had last time. Okay. Oh, we're in the Western Star. I didn't even notice that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I think the Western Star technically is automatic. But we're going to go ahead and treat it like the other ones because I like to use my gear shifter. So let's go ahead and start off in low. Let's get the lights on for safety, especially since we have Dynamite. Where's our lights? Did I not? There they are. Okay, there's our lights. I'm surprised with this one we don't have beacons, but that's all right. And also, it would be nice if they would put the little, you know, hazardous thing on the back. Oh, they do have it on there. Right there, if you look at it, that's explosives. So I wonder if it's on the back, too. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that they would do that. Yep. That says explosives. So that's pretty cool. So, all right, so let's get going here. Where do I go to get out? Okay, so it's pretty much straight ahead here. So, all right, here. Oh, I think I've got the, nope. That's not too bad, sound-wise, I don't think. It's not overpowering on my end. Hopefully it sounds good on you guys' end. I don't want it to be, like, super too loud, but we want it loud enough so you can hear it. Okay, I'm taking it right. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, I got this job. This is where I brought that transformer when we ended the last episode. So I do like that they're doing, you know, the jobs are kind of real life as far as, you know, being able to continue on from where you stopped. So that's kind of cool. Oh, big turn. Gotta be careful of the bumps. After all, we are hauling explosives. that you might hear some clicking in the background. That's my steering wheel popping because of the force feedback. So okay, so let's look out this way. Yep, actually we're good. Let's get back down and go. We don't need low though. I do like my track IR a lot, but with triple screen like this, I think you guys have a good view of what I'm seeing for the most part. It's actually a lot wider on my screen, but you know, I don't want to totally shrink it down where you can't see what's going on. That's the only thing that I worry about with it. So it does take the little, what is it? The dashboard map manager. You know, the little smaller one, not the one that you're seeing with the GPS on it, but the other one. It does kind of take that out of the picture. It puts it way over to the right-hand side. There's no way to really do that, but to fix that, I mean. So, Miss Potato Contest. That's pretty funny. All right. So hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Today is, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday the 5th, I believe. Yeah, the election is pretty much, it's not over, but, you know, all the voting's taking place to find out who our next president is. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. I think it's too close to call still. But I really don't like being political, so we won't talk about that too much, but I'll just be glad when it's over. Kind of digging the Western Star. I don't like the way when you take your foot off the throttle though, how it doesn't really, you know, sound like it's throttling down. It just, the sound just kind of goes away. That's a little strange, but you know, maybe we can find a mod for the sound. I bet there is one. I wouldn't be surprised if Kirschbaum didn't have one. I'll just have to look. I haven't really looked for mods in a long time, so that'll be interesting. So while we're waiting here at the light, see, that's pretty cool because you guys can still see out that way. So when I start off, we'll be able to see to our left. Make sure nobody's coming. Looks like they might have improved the red lights too. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find that out too. Okay, so here we go. A little bit wide since we have doubles. Alright, I did manage to, the only mods I've got right now, I managed to go ahead and put in the mods for the real business names, real company logos, I think that's what it's called. So that's the only real, other than the immersive symbols also. I've got the immersive symbols mod in, which kind of takes away that big glowy bouncing box that, you know, shows up when you deliver a job or when you get a job. I don't know about you guys, but it is starting to get cold here. I live in Georgia, so it's weather here has always been a little weird this time of year. Sometimes it's extremely cold, sometimes it's hot, but this year is definitely cold. It was in the lower, well, not lower, maybe mid-30s this morning, but yet it's going to get up to 70. So I mean, that's a good thing that it's going to get up that high, but that sounds weird. There's a little bit of rattling going on in the truck. Have I got it in the wrong gear? Oh, you know what? Just meant the gear was too revving up too high. All right, 25. Let's see. little fast, but not the end of the world. It's some nice scenery. Hopefully it's not chopping too much on the video end here. Like I was saying in the last video, I seem to have gotten rid of all my micro stuttering, which is pretty darn cool. We'll have to see though as we start adding mods back in, because that's usually what causes them. Certain trucks and things have more frames than more polygons and everything that it has to create, and that can cause impact on your frame rates. So, you know what? Let me see if I can do F2. No, that puts it over there. That doesn't help us any. I was going to try F2 and put the other mirror on the screen, but you can't see it anyway because it's so wide the way I've got it. So, well, what we could do is I'm thinking about also on the screen itself for live streams, kind of leaving it like this, putting back on the track IR, and maybe making a box for the chat down below, kind of like I've had before in some of my other streams. Make sure you go check those other streams out too, guys. Those are fun to look at, see how far I've come since I started. I actually started, it's funny, I started with Red Dead Redemption, just with a headset and just simple video capture software. And I did enjoy it. It's very cool, and I'm thinking about starting over with that too. I think I might go play through the storyline and record it for you guys with the better audio quality and whatnot, and see how that turns out. Just kind of a back to basics, back to the beginning type of thing, because that's a really incredible game. I mean, it really is. It's it's graphically it beats GTA hands down, but nowhere near as popular as GTA, obviously. But I mean, in my opinion, it should be, because it's. I mean, I don't love the the whole Wild West thing and all that. That's not one of my absolute favorite things, but I did enjoy the game. Just being able to, the world is so big. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll talk about this game since we're playing this one. Where are we? Let's see here. We've got about, according to the thing that you can't see, and I apologize about that. We've got about, let me get around this corner here before I start looking off. 594 miles to go. That might be a little bit too loud. I may have to totally redo this episode, but whatever, we're going to try it. Just to see. Yeah, because it's peaking right at the top of the yellow where my voice is. So, don't want that to be too loud. Around a little bit here. Nice mountains. I do love the scenery in this game. I mean, that's the whole reason. Almost the whole reason to play it. It's just, it's kind of cool. Kind of a cool feeling to feel like you're actually delivering jobs and making money at it. Here we go through a nice little canyon up here. Grand, I can't remember what that said. It looked like Grand View Canyon. So I do have one of the graphics mods in here, which is the filmic lighting, which kind of, I mean, in my opinion, it kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic. Not bad. And all the mods that I'm talking about so far are available through the normal Steam Workshop. So the immersive symbols, I can't remember exactly which one it is, but I could find that out for you guys if you needed that. Just shoot me a comment and I'll get back to you. guys, if you're enjoying the video today, make sure you give me that big old thumbs up. That helps out a lot. At least consider subscribing. You don't have to, but I am trying to grow the channel, and the more subscribers we get, the better it looks. So, ooh, look at that. Got some snowy mountains off in the distance there. Oh wow, I haven't seen that before. That's kind of new. Yeah, I haven't done too much in the two latest, what do you call it, the DLCs, Idaho, and I did a little bit in Washington, but Idaho and I can't remember what the other one is. Might be Utah. So we're going to discover, well, we got to rediscover all the roads anyway because I started over, so that'll be fun. Seeing how much we have left to go and how much to discover and all that. They've really improved a lot of the variety of scenery in the latest updates. Oh, and this is the latest update too. This is the 1.3, I want to say 1.39 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but it's the latest update that came out, like, I think yesterday. Let's see if we can get this up and moving a little bit here. 35, 45. Speed limit 65. Let's see if we can get it up to at least 55. Hold it there. And there's 55. So we're going to try holding it at about 55. Don't want to go too super fast, but we also want to make some decent time. Oh, look, there's a lake over there. Look. It's hard for me to stay on the road unless I'm going straight. To look off to the right there without. Oh, that's kind of cool. Just random stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. And I'm also glad that it's not. It seems like every time I would drive, it would be at night, and that got really old. I mean, you know, you can sleep and make the night go by. Seems like, actually, I take that back. Seems like it was happening more when I would do Truckers MP. Which, guys, if you have any interest at all in, creating a VTC, virtual trucking company, I've already, I know how to set that up through Trucksbook, and we could try that if that's something you guys would be interested in. I would request that I would, the only kind of limitation to that is I would want at least maybe 5 people to start with that have interest in it. Otherwise, it's just not worth it time-wise that you have to invest in it. But need to slow it down here. We're coming into town. And the engine brake does work. Sounds like. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know in the comments, and we can go definitely and get one up. Either call it like Fang Logistics, Fang Trucking, Fang, whatever, and do that, because it's a lot of fun. It adds a little bit of, what do you call it? Not realism necessarily. I mean, it kind of does, but it's just fun to kind of, feel like you're actually working toward a goal. So that would be fun, I think. And we could also do, because I also, love Euro Truck, so, it wouldn't have to be just American Truck. It could be both Euro Truck and American Truck. So think about it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll take it from there. This might be the only job that we do possibly on this stream, or on this video. Sorry, I keep I'm so used to streaming instead of just recording videos. I just wanted to record one to get, because I need to make this money. And I figured while I was playing, why not record it? According to this, it is 8:30 p.m. The sun must be going down pretty soon here. Doesn't look like 8:30. mountains off in the distance there. Getting a little fast here. Go ahead. Up into 5 low here. Not sure what speed transmission this actually is. Might only be a 6 or a 10 speed. Or 12, sorry. 12 is what I mean. Yeah, let's hold it at that. Speed limit 70. We're going to hold it about a little bit shy of 55. But yep, got some flat land coming out here. Flat land and desert. Oh, this is cool now. See, I like this. Has a really open feel to it. I mean, real open. I haven't done too much with this area at all, like I said, so this is fun. I like going, whoop, exploring wide open spaces. It's going to be really cool when they get the entire U.S. done. I mean, it may be American Truck Simulator 3 by that time, and I hope they're planning on making one, because there's a big community around both games. They'd be stupid not to, as long as they, you know, play it smart and do the right things to improve the game. Here comes a truck. I haven't seen anybody else in a while. Hey, everybody. And I am glad they improved the horn sounds with American Truck, because back when I first started, the horn sounds were awful. Unless you had a mod. I mean, the default. I'm talking about the default mods. I mean, the default, you know what I mean? The default truck sounds. I'm so glad I got my wheel working again. Oh, this is so much fun. I forgot how much I enjoy this. Just driving and talking, driving and talking. Turn here to the right. Let's turn on our turn indicators. Start slowing down. Ooh, I have to slow down real fast here. I may have to play around with my brake settings too, because that slowed down extremely fast. Alright, and there we go. Not a bad looking truck. I mean, I like the looks of it. Looks real mean. I'll be excited to, you know, I might go ahead and just, I'll look around and see if I can find a sound mod for it. And if that's the case, just for the sound mod for the original one, I think I'm probably going to buy this truck as my first truck. Even though I like the other trucks, I think I'm probably going to buy the Western Star just as the initial truck before we start buying a ton of trucks. And then trailer-wise, there's new trailers too, which I'm excited about. They finally got a good construction trailer, or you know, the ones that you can put like construction equipment on, flat low loaders, and the other what's the other one? The like low flatbed, I think it's called. And then the low loaders. So I'm looking forward to getting those. So, yep, it's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys make sure you come back and watch the other videos and streams, and just, you know, enjoy the journey with me. It's a lot of fun. All right, come on, truck. All right, we are 48 miles away, 448. Hit 55 again and set the cruise. And there we go. All right, did it not take? No, it took. Area. Well, thank goodness, and I know as soon as I say this it'll probably happen, but you know, thank goodness I don't have a ton of, what you call it. I do like the fact that on these, you can see out the back window on the day cabs. That's pretty cool. I wish I could get I wish the mirror would work. Like a, you know, the rear view mirror here. So we can see out the back. But, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see anything with the back of the trailer anyway. But, it's still pretty cool. Take a sip of coffee here, sorry. There's a sound mod for the traffic, because some of the traffic just sounds horrible. Accident over here. Or no, ticket. Somebody got pulled over. Alright, 65. I'm going 55. Like that. That sound right there of that car just didn't sound normal. It just sounded too high-pitched. Same thing with that one. I'll have to look for that and see if there's a sound mod for just that. Fifth Avenue. I don't even know what city we're in. Oh, Pocatello. Good. You know, for a little day cab truck, probably a fairly small engine. This one's not doing too bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, I really am digging the new mic too. Hopefully the sound quality, like I said, is pretty good. I'm really enjoying not having to speak through that little bitty tiny microphone that's stuck to the side of my head. Thinking about getting just some earbuds to be able to hear the games and stuff while I'm streaming. Just because I don't like all that stuff on my here's a way station. I bet we're going to have to take it. Nope, it says green. That means we don't have to stop. And that's right there under, like, where I am on the camera. If you look below that, see the little blue thing with the green light? That's the way station indicator. So when we pass it, it'll beep. Or when we pass that little scanner thing, it'll beep and let us know if we need to stop or not. If it turns red, we have to stop. Montpelier. Oh, look at those cliffs. Those are cool. Right over there. That's some neat little rock formations there. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, next time, if we're not streaming, or even if we are streaming, I'll probably go ahead and do the track IR again. At least the one on the hat that I've used before. I need to get a better hat, is what I need to do. I need to find a brighter color hat. Maybe like a blue, like my shirt here, or, you know, something along those lines. I feel like I'm up a little high on this. You know what, that is one thing I am gonna change. Let's go ahead and, where is it? Whoop, nope, went too far. Here. Let's go ahead and bring my view, let's bring the steering wheel down a little bit. Oop, nope. Yeah, let's bring that down, and let's bring me down. So I'm not so darn high. There we go. That feels a little bit better. And you can see the map completely. Yeah, let's go with that. There we go. That's a little better, I think, don't you? That's pretty good. I can live with that. Yeah, now you guys can see the map entirely. Well, actually, so can I. Alright, gotta sneeze. Hold on. I do like the little, on this microphone, it's got a conductive switch on the very bottom, which are the kind you just barely have to touch to change it or to turn it on and off. Kind of like TVs. Some of the TVs have that now, where you just barely have to touch it to turn it on and off. And it operates on connecting like basically you're completing an arc, or you're basically, like flipping a switch where it connects the two sources of electricity. It's kind of doing that with a very, very low voltage output. So, I mean, you don't even technically have to touch it as long as you come close enough to it for it to complete that arc. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool technology. And it saves on buttons wearing out, or after so many clicks. And it may take forever, but buttons, there's so many clicks. Now that I think about it, I would bet in the next probably 5 to 10 years, I bet they're going to start doing some implementation of that on game controllers. I don't think it'll be complete because, gamers like the feel of the buttons. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do that for something on a game controller. Not sure what exactly, and I know that they've already kind of got the touch motion thing on the PlayStation controllers, and that center box on the PlayStation controller. All right, I'm gonna just for the heck. No, not. It's too loud. I'll say I could roll down the windows, but that's going to be too loud. I think I've got the volume up just about where it needs to be, I hope. Alright, we've got 311 miles, so we're making decent progress. Let's see, that says 5 hours, 21 minutes, which multiply that times 3 is essentially how long it takes to actually get there. So, what did I say? 5 hours, 18, so 5.5 times 3 is 16, 5, so roughly call it 18 minutes. And we should be there. And actually, that's pretty good timing, because in about 18 minutes, that's where the video will be right at an hour. So, that's what I kind of wanted to stream anyway, was about an hour. So, that works out just about right. Awesome. Oh, lane ends. Yeah, this AI traffic can do some real weird stuff sometimes. So you really gotta watch it. Guys, I hope you like my backdrop back here behind my behind my chair here in the camera. Totally 100% fake. It's just like it's basically a green screen effect with the camera that I have, the webcam. It's called well, not the camera, it's a Logitech, but the software that replaces it is XSplit. Do I have to stop? Nope, it says I can bypass it. Oh boy. I'll have to go around him. Oh, it doesn't look like he has to stop either. That's weird. Those trucks stop. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. It's the XSplit software, and pretty good little software. You can do just flat screens like I've got there, where it's just a flat image. You can do videos in the back while I'm doing it. So like if you wanted to record, which I may work on, and maybe getting a little bit of motion in the background of the camera thing. I thought that would be kind of cool. Like, or especially with flying, I've got a good picture of the inside of the cockpit. Like if you were looking at me like the camera angle that I am, it looks like I'm in the cockpit with a gaming chair, of course. But get that to where maybe in the background of the windows or something there's clouds moving. That would be pretty cool if I could figure out a way to do it. Right now I've no idea how to do that. Alright, we need to get over the right here. Hit we're clear. Sorry about switching back and forth that fast, but I kind of have to with the way that I've got it set up. But I tell you what, it is nice not to have to wear that headset and worry about where your head is. Just being able to move your head, not have hot old headphones on your head. That also is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll have to see what the sound quality sounds like after I record the video here. I'll have to get back into it. Like I said, if there's a skip in it or you know, any time change compression where I have to edit out something, I may, or I may just have to re-record the entire thing. I hope that's not the case, but because wow, we've seen some really cool scenes. Look at, I mean, look at that. Look at the city. That's pretty cool. Looks like we're getting close to. I have never seen that before. Look at that. Oop. Sorry about that. I don't want to wreck, especially not with, you know, I can't afford to wreck right now with the game settings and everything the way they are. Now I've got full, you know, driving, what do they call them? The driving offenses. I've got those turned on. So we're trying to keep it somewhat, you know, realistic this time. Because I had them turned off before, they just got annoying, and, you know, eventually we may turn them off. But to start with, we'll keep those on, so we got to, you know, obey speed limits, and you know, we get fined for crashes, we get fined for speeding, of course. I can't remember what else we get fined for. It seems like there's one other thing. So the parking on this, when we get there, it will definitely be just a pull in, pull straight through, because it's double trailers. The only ones that are, you know, that you have to park in reverse are the normal single trailer. 34, unless something's changed, which I mean it could have. We could find out that may have changed. But let's see, what are we at? 232 miles, 4 hours 3 minutes, so about 12 more minutes. I say 12, more like 15. Just a hair there. See if that's a little bit closer to the volume level I'm looking for. Work in progress, guys. Work in progress. I'm not used to having an actual separate microphone, so it's kind of nice. But also, you know, I want you guys to be able to hear me, but I also don't want it to be super, super loud, like too loud. But I enjoy hearing the sounds of the trucks. I like the background noise, you know, when we're driving. Kind of like it is in a real car when you're driving. It's always there under the, you know, under the levels. You always hear that background noise. So I might be getting a little bit of stutter, but I don't think that's. I think that's probably more because it's. Yeah, that's not near as bad. I'll double check the settings, but it may be because I added the lighting mod. Might possibly be doing it. It may be kind of conflicting with the new LOD whatever's. So I'm at the filmic lighting. I may take that back out. But I mean, all in all, I think it's running pretty smooth. I just saw a stutter. I'm looking up at the screen of what you guys are seeing, and I did just see a little stutter there. So anyway, it's not too bad. Spanish Fork. Right next to Spanish Spoon. Wow, this has got, I've said this before about, you know, one of the DLCs from Euro Truck, that it's got a totally different feel to it, but this area right here really does have a totally different feel than I'm used to. I'm not sure where we are exactly, but that's pretty cool. Because, you know, you drive through the same areas over and over. After a while, you get used to what you see. You may not get, come on, truck. You may not get used to seeing, used to knowing all the roads, but you can at least, you start seeing the same, what do they call them? Not resources, the same assets in the game, which are like the placements of buildings and things. You start to see duplicates of those, as you're driving along and stuff. They've done a pretty good job of randomizing them, but every now and then you will see something that you're like, oh, I just passed that in the last town. But so far on this trip, I haven't seen too much of that at all. Like, look at that school over there on the right there. That's pretty cool. Or that bus stop. Get up the hill here. And I do like it when we can get in an area that we're cruising. Get a lot more, distance done that way, and I'm not having to worry about changing gears all the time, and it's just a little bit easier to stream and talk and do things when doing that. Another car pulled over. They really have improved the police too. I like that the lighting on the police looks better. The sounds look better. Scared me to death the other day when I ran a red light. There was a cop sitting right there, and the siren went off, and it was pretty loud. It kind of scared me. Actually, startled me. I should say, it didn't scare me, but it made me jump. Also, guys, I'm thinking about doing some other types of games, not just trucking and flying. I'm a real fan of some of the, what do you call it, survival type games, like The Long Dark, like Eco. Eco's actually a pretty cool game. It hasn't been given a lot of credit, but it actually is a really cool game, especially the concept of it and everything. Stranded Deep is another one. Green Hell is another one. The Forest is another one. All slightly different themes to them, but they all involve, survival, crafting, hunting, that type of stuff. So, I mean, those games are really cool, and I might start streaming a few of those as well. Let's go around this guy. Trying to come up with a variety for you guys, so you're not just coming to see me just for the driving. I mean, and if you do come to see me just for the driving, that's fine too, but I want to reach a slightly larger audience with some of the other stuff as well, so we can grow the channel, make sure it's a place you guys can come and chat with all kinds of people, and as long as we keep it keep it clean and be respectful to everybody, because like I've always maintained, I want this channel to be a place where I could, my son could go and watch, and I would be fine with that, as far as language and, content, people being nice and not totally rude to each other, because I think that's important. I'm getting close to 50 years old, and, I've been playing games all my life, but you got to be nice to people. That it's just, it's the way everybody should be treated. I'm not saying, every single person in the world is nice, because they're not. But don't come in and immediately, and just try to cause problems, because that I don't. Number one, I'm not going to have that on my channel, especially in streams. But it's a family. It's more or less a family channel, even though I protect myself and make it for adults only when I do the the labeling for YouTube, where you have to set that restriction. I do that just so I don't take a chance on doing something weird, or have something weird go out on stream or on a video. That way we're covered. So like little kids can't watch it and stuff. Really sad that it's gotten to that in this world, and it has, where everybody, you know, is so sensitive about everything. And it all started with the McDonald's hot coffee, where the lady burned herself, and she sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot. That's where it all, you could almost trace every single bit of the way the world works today back to that, with all the lawsuits, the frivolous lawsuits and stuff. But it looks like it's 9:05 p.m. on the game, and it's finally starting to get a little dark. Got that weird haze about the... Got that weird haze about things, kind of like, you know, that look it gets right before the sun goes down. Boy, not a cloud in the sky either. There's a what do they call that? A frac tank, I believe is what that's called. That truck that just passed us on the left there. Don't see too many of those. Yeah, I definitely need to get a trailers mod too, for company trailers, or the companies that are in game, change those up to, like, you know, real companies, Home Depot, you know, Best Buy, all those types of companies, so we can see some more realistic looking trailers. We're at now 57 miles away, 1 hour, so we'll be done here in about, I'd call it 5 minutes at most. Oh, got some traffic coming up here. Oh, and my driver's starting to get tired. Oh. Don't pull out in front of me. Don't pull out in front of me. Good. Alright. I was worried about it, because sometimes they'll just, ooh, that's a bad accident. Sometimes they just pull up right out in front of you. Good old AI. Crazy old AI is what more like it. Probably shouldn't have done that. Nope. It's gotta be. Should have went back to 4. Yeah, every truck feels a little different with the gearing too. So that's, I'm getting back into it. Most of the time, I can tell with the sound of it, you know, when to change gears. Like right when it hits about, you know, 15 to 20,000 RPM, I can normally tell that. But with these, with this new truck and the new sound mods, or the new sound, the F mod, I'm not quite used to it yet. No, we're going pretty fast here, actually. We're going about 65. Let's go to 65. At least for right now. And 28 miles. A little bit more straight, and then we'll be coming up on the exit. And if we're taking dynamite, I would assume that we'll probably go into another quarry, rock quarry, or something. But then again, we could be going, I have no idea. They may take us to a CVS or a Walgreens drugstore. There's no telling with this game. But it'd be kind of funny taking dynamite to a drugstore. Pharmacy. Yes, I hear you. Hold off a little longer before you fall asleep at the wheel. That's the other thing that's weird. I left the fatigue simulation on also. This is going to be weird. I don't like the blackouts where you start blacking out while you're driving and the screen goes black. That's... ooh, I don't care for that. Okay. All right here, so we're gonna pull down here. Well, we're kind of going that way, and we'll look this way, make sure nobody's coming, and we're good. Whoop! And I hit a sign. Whoops! That is one advantage to the track hour. I can go back and forth a lot faster. Don't mind that sign. It said yield. It didn't say stop. Yeah, he's getting tired. Luckily, we're almost there, because that will cause problems. No, we got 18 miles. So that's 30 minutes, so that's about a minute and a half. So we are just about there. Hopefully this job wasn't a rush job. I don't think it was. Coming into town, except we're going 35 and these cars are slowing down pretty good here. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my back scratcher in a minute. And yes, they still make those. Oh, that was a what was that? An International Lodestar, I believe is what it's called. Left turn, and that looks like over here to our left. This kind of looks like a quarry. I bet that's where we're going. Oh, train coming. Oh, where that is. No, not that way. Or actually, yep, there it is. Now I see it. Let's go to the outside here and look at the train. See, now that's moving more at a realistic speed, too. They've improved that. It's not long like a real train, but that seems to be more realistic speed-wise. I think before they were going way too fast. There's another mod that actually extends the trains as well that I'll have to get. I like that one and the traffic light mod that actually makes it where it, it takes longer for the lights to change. So the longer yellows is what it does. Because right now the yellows are super short. Alright, well that is not where we're going. Looks like it's more up here on the right. So we are in the correct lane, looks like. Just about there, guys. Just about to our job drop-off spot. And hopefully this will give us another $10,000 or so. I think it was 11,000 if I remember right. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 11,000, but I don't know that I got a fine for that sign that I knocked over. I could have. Oh, yep, dirt road. And a railroad crossing. Except for this is one of the ones that does not have the bars to drop down. So, you know what? Let's be safe. Let's go outside and look both ways here. Don't really see anything coming that way. Don't see anything coming that way. So we're going to go ahead and try to sneak on across. Alright, we're clear. Alright, yep, coastal mining. Or coastline mining. And you don't have to honk the horn to do that, but every now and then I like honking the horn. See, now this one looks completely different. Yeah, wow. They've really improved this. Ooh, this is pretty neat looking. 65 speed limit. Yeah, right. Yeah, so you can't totally trust the speed limits in here either. Yeah, most of the time in the real world, you see a speed limit, you kind of have an idea of, how rough the terrain, or how sharp the turns are, or something like that. Let's see, are we clear? Yeah, we're clear. We need to go this way. Forward. I have not driven through this, like I said, what they call them, assets. This is kind of cool. Get to drive through the grain hopper thing. It loads all the... Oh, that's not grain. This would be rock. But it's a hopper. Yeah, my driver is just about done for the night. He's tired. The bed symbol is completely red. Got to get this down here and dropped off. Not sure how fatigue works on the quick jobs, because you can't really go and rest that way. Maybe once you're done with the job, you rest. I don't know. Because it seems to me it wouldn't be fair to have to go and rest immediately. Ooh, this might be a big bump. Yeah, pretty big. All right, I don't know. We're going to go this way and just hope that we are going the right way. Really don't want to have to turn around. Ooh. We're going to go up this way. I could have totally messed this up too. I hope not. Let's see, can we tell where we're going to park? Okay, it's right there. So actually I might have done this just about right. Yep, there's our parking spot, except for that, I think, is the tail end. So we may be doing this backwards. I think the ones that are lit up a little more are actually the tail end. So we may need to go and turn this around. Yeah, we're going to have to go and turn it around. Great. I went the wrong way. I should have come in from the right, was the issue. And... Alright, I might be able to turn around right here where the entrance is. We're going to try it. Oh, it says this way. Yeah. I didn't even see the sign that says this way. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to come out here and turn around. Let's see. I can't do it there because of that truck. Wow, we're going to have to go all the way down here to this rest stop, it looks like, and turn around. Or can I? Might be able to do something up here. Well, let's just explore. Nope, that's not going to work either. Because that is that. Reverse. Oop, trailer's going to hit each other. Yep. Afraid of that. I need to be going in reverse here. Yeah, I've got to back out. I don't have a choice. Why is that not letting me reverse? Oh, there it goes. Alrighty, let's, yep. Let's see if I can get it going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up here to this rest area and turn it around. This time I will go to the right. So I totally messed this up. Yeah, it kind of stinks when you pull in with a double trailer. Now, see, if that was a regular trailer, I probably could have turned it around. No problem right there. But being doubles, the steering, the way the doubles are, the steering is so weird that, you know, you don't really do that. So, all right, so let's go to the right here. to a rest area. Which I might do. No, I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to rest if I can help it. Yes, I know. You're getting tired. Alright, now I have enough room to turn around. So, let's go right here. Oh, this is kind of a neat little area. Just a little shack with some picnic tables and place to eat. Alright, now let's go ahead and turn this around. I'll keep it somewhat wide without hitting bushes and stuff. There we go. Alright, now we're headed back in the right direction. Okay. See if we can do this the right way this time. Go to the left here. Oh. I about messed that up too. Right, turn sharp enough. Yeah, I'm just really messing this all up. Sorry, guys. Apologize about that. Normally, I don't have too much problem, but this is a new area. I'm not quite used to it. Alright, this time I gotta take a right, or whatever way the sign says. I think it said to the right. Now, I should just be able to pull straight in. Drop this one off. Let's go ahead and turn on some bright lights so we can see a little bit better. Alright, here's that big bump again. Yep, bump. Alright, there we go. Now let's see what we can do. Alright, trailers look okay. And there's our cones that we're pulling between. Alright, yeah, I was right. The ones that are lit up like really bright right there, or the ones that we just passed, those are at the back, or supposed to be at the back. And then once we pass a certain point, they'll turn green. So if we look out here, if you look back behind, see, right there. Nope, that says I'm getting tired. So I haven't reached it quite yet. But the ones at the back, right there, they'll turn green when we're far enough up. I hope I'm not too far off. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm off. So, alright, let me think about this. So I need to turn in the opposite direction. So technically this way to make the thing go back the right way. Because that one will turn that one in the opposite direction. So I think that's going to be right. Nope. Reverse. See what I mean though about, yeah, even the doubles act weird. So they both went in the same direction. So technically, see if I can get it straightened out enough. Alright, let me try backing this up again. Oh, did that say drop it off? Nope. Oh, come on. I wonder if I can get turned around in here. Probably not. Let me just try driving around again. I gotta come in a little closer. Well, I'm the one that picked difficult parking, so it's my own fault. I should have went by that way because this is going to take me... Well, no, this is going to work because there's the entrance again, so all I got to do is go back around. So, okay, so we're good. I just got to try it one more time. Alright, here we go. Let's go real wide and make sure that I'm in there where I need to be. That should be close. There we go. That should do it. All right. Let's see now. That should do it. There we go. Oop, I just passed it. And boom. There we go. All right, guys. Don't forget, if you like this episode, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. At least consider subscribing. That would help out the channel quite a bit. Let's grow this channel. Let's make it the best one on the on YouTube. I am going to go ahead and drop this job off. See how much money we get. 11,000, I believe. Oh no, 28,000. That's a whole lot more than I thought it was going to be. So awesome. All right, guys. Well, for this episode, that's me. That's DT Fang. Oh, let's choose. What do we want to choose here? Maybe let's go high value cargo. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you coming and watching the video. Thanks, and until next time, DT Fang. We'll see ya.